Welcome back, intuitives, and welcome to any new intuitives. Natalie here. We are back to do a reading, pick a pile on this super harvest moon coming up. It will be in 2 days from when I'm doing this reading. So this may be uploaded the day before. It just depends on your location of when this super harvest moon occurs, okay? And I'm going to read some information about it, not very much, just to inform you. And I also received this book. It is, my mom got me this. It's The Complete Guide to Living by the Moon by Stephanie Gailing. So that's really cool. I just have a couple little paragraphs in there that I'm going to read after I read what I wrote down about the super harvest moon in Aries, okay? And I do have some super moon frequency music playing in the background that I do own the rights to. So we will read this information and then we'll do the singing bowl, pull some general energetic messages, and do the pick of piles, so you can choose your pile or piles. All timestamps are in the description below, so feel free if you want to skip anything at all and go straight to your reading. And use your discernment, take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you are interested in a free personal reading, my email's in the description below. Okay? Always have an open heart, always have an open mind, unconditional love and light, so be it. So let me timestamp the information read, and we'll do 135. Okay, so super harvest moon in Aries, occurring September 29th of 2023, depending on your location in the world. The last and fourth supermoon of the year. This moon is known as a time to release anything we have been holding back over this last summer. It's a time of introspection and reflection. Harvest time of the seeds and intentions that we have planted, especially the previous new moon and around springtime. Okay, it's a harvest time. All right, it being in the sign of Aries, the strong, the leader, stable, Aries ruling the first house of new beginnings, okay? It's all about cycles, letting go of old patterns, ending things that no longer serve you, and taking an action to begin anew, releasing baggage, doubts, negative self-talk, or patterns and behaviors. We will be having a solar eclipse on October 14th, probably depending on your location, and on the same day, the new moon. Wow. Okay, so we'll come back later for that. And let's now read what I have in this book. And this is by Stephanie Gailing, The Complete Guide Living by the Moon. All right, referring to the moon. Okay, when you read or hear about the moon in astrology, archetypal psychology, or other sacred arts, you often see Luna referred to using the pronouns she, her. That's because, as shared earlier, the moon has been traditionally associated with goddess and feminine principles. In this book, however, I've chosen to refer to the moon using it, its, the reason being beyond the archetypal qualities the moon embraces. As an entity, it doesn't have a gender per se, and using neutral pronouns also makes it more inclusive. That said, if your relationship with the moon is one that is infused through a different lens, if you see it as La Luna, envisioning and embodying a feminine spirit, I encourage you to continue to relate with and refer to the moon as you do. I really liked that a lot. And then there's this one here. For the full moon, it's about illumination. It always is, okay, when it is full. Clarity arrives at the full moon as you witness what you've created, how your new moon intention has taken shape. You may find yourself reveling in what was generated or experiencing disappointment should the outcome not meet your expectations. Either way, consider how the way you oriented over the last 2 weeks contributed to what has emerged, as it offers great insights for the future. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to read out of that. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so that's what it's about. If you want to know anything else about this super harvest moon, I'd just research. Okay, let's do the singing bowl. Ooh, 435. All right, perfect. Okay, so we're going to do this one, and I will count down from 3, doing it 3 times, sing it, doing it 1 last time, so 4 times total. And if this is loud, maybe you want to turn it down for a moment during this time. And this is the frequency between the root chakra and the earth star chakra. So below your feet and the root chakra, okay? So it's going to help ground us, stabilize us, ground us to Mother Earth Gaia, align, connect, really ground, okay, get centered. So 3, 2, 1. It'll just go forever. Okay, so there's that. And then now let's do our general energetic messages, but I wanted to show you this. This was given to me by my mom when I was a kid, and it's just so pretty. Yeah, I had it hanging on my wall when I was a kid, so it's kind of beat up a little bit, but I thought I'd get that out. Set it here by the moon incense holder. I don't know if it's gonna stay. I'm gonna have to hang it sometime, but I'm not worried about that right now. Okay, let's do the general energetic messages, and then we can move on to the pick a pile. Okay, we'll just do 7 minutes. All right, let's begin. So these are the Angel Wisdom cards. I always start with these 3 decks for general energetic messages, okay? So we always ask Divine Source Light Creator and guides of love and light only. All right, let's shuffle this. What general energetic message can we begin with before we choose the piles and begin with their readings? What general energetic message can we begin with, please? Divine Source Light Creator, guides of love and light only. Anything? Okay, thank you. Oh, we have laughter. Laughter is a wonderful healer. It shakes out fear and leaves you feeling happier, clearer, and more relaxed. I was going to say there's been a lot of brain fog going on for sure. Right before full moon, especially supermoon. Yeah, because things are going to be revealed. All right. Remember that angels fly because they take themselves lightly, so make light of difficulties and see the funny side of situations. Laugh at yourself and with others. When you relax and laugh, your angels drop in new suggestions and ideas which can transform difficulty into delight. Laughter is the sunshine which dissolves the darkness. The super full moon dissolves darkness. It is so bright. And then after that, we will have the new moon, which is dark, but a solar eclipse on the same day. What the heck? Okay. So, be merry, joyous, and fun-filled. Affirmation, I see the humor in everything. Oh, so there's that one. Keep that in mind. We'll set that right up here. Make light of things. Don't take things so seriously, okay? All right, so now from the Awakened Dreamer Oracle. One more. Okay. What is another general energetic message we can take with us? Please, Divine Source Light Creator. Blissipline. Discipline yourself to spend increasingly more time in bliss. Even if it's only 1 moment longer than you think you can handle, Blissipline puts you in the center of the spiral that twirls and swirls you ever upward. From glory to greater glory and beyond. That reminds me of Awakenings. Great Awakening, the ascension of the planet, humanity. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. We'll set that right up here. Yeah, right there. All right, last general energetic message. This is the Shaman Wisdom cards. Okay, look at that. Aries energy right there. This super harvest moon is in Aries. Okay, what can we receive for the last general energetic message? Okay, we have a card number 46. 46 adds up to number 10, but it reduces to a 1. So 1 is new beginnings, new cycles, new life, new journey, new adventures, new action taking, new. And 10 is usually successes, completion, cycles. Okay, it's red wood, feminine, north, Mars, and earth. So feminine can be maternal, motherly, moon, lunar energy. Divine feminine. We have north. This reminds me of true north, staying true to who you are, authentic. Mars is usually conflicts, a tug of wars, really butting heads, kind of friction type energy with Mars. And earth is Mother Earth, Gaia, also divine feminine, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn type energy. 46 adding up to the 10. The 10th house in astrology is ruled by Capricorn, which is an earth sign. And it is career, public image, social status. Let's read this out of the guidebook really quickly so we can move on. I am Redwood. I am the majestic grandmother spirit of the forests. Through my roots, you will come to understand that trivial friendships can become profound relationships. I am unending. I am lasting truth that aims you toward the ultimate wisdom and knowledge you are seeking. I extend your awareness of the universal experience. Consider the eminence you are placing on yourself by restricting your upward growth. That discipline said twirling and spiraling upward. Okay. I come of age. You must also come of age, grow up, and face that which is on your path. True north. It's finding our path, our new cycle, our new journey. That's amazing. And it's not just individuals. It's not just, this is humanity. This is big deal, okay? All right, so let's move on to our pick a pile. And let's start at 12:45, I think. Yes. All right, sweet. Okay, so we are going to use the Spirit Allies Oracle deck. And this is we're going to choose each pile with this deck. We're going to choose one card from this. This is setting the stage for each pile's reading. So whatever pile or piles you feel most drawn to, those are the ones for you or one for you. Timestamps are in the description below. And we will also choose a double-pointed quartz crystal. And just use your discernment, okay? All right, Divine Source Light Creator and Guides of Love and Light Only. Can we get our pile number 1, please? This is a 3-pile reading. Can we get our pile number 1, please? Okay, and I'll flip them all over and show you, and also take a picture to give you a moment, a little bit longer to choose if you'd like. Okay, can we get pile number 1? Okay. Now, can we get our pile number 2? Pile number 2, please. Pile 2's crystal. All right, and then can we get our pile number 3? Whoa! Sheesh! All right. And pile 3's crystal. Stone. All right. Awesome. Whoa. That was funny. I'll keep that up for a moment. Okay, so for pile number 1, we have the double-pointed rose quartz. Along with card number 6, Isis. That's for pile number 1. Okay, for pile number 2, we have clear quartz. Along with card number 53, Leo. That's for pile 2. And for pile number 3, we have the red jasper. Along with card number 7, Lakshmi. That's for pile number 3. And the amethyst popped out as well. But I'm gonna put it over here, okay? So those are the piles. I'll take a picture and give you a moment longer to choose your pile or piles, whatever you feel most drawn to. And timestamps are in the description below, and I'll see you at your pile. All right, welcome pile number 1. You chose the double-pointed rose quartz. Along with card number 6, Isis. Okay, so 6 may be significant to some of you in some way. It doesn't have to, but the 6th house in astrology is ruled by Virgo. It does represent the body, health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, and organization. Rose quartz is a lot about self-love, unconditional love. Isis is connected to ancient Egypt. And this is giving me the high priestess vibes here and the purity with the white. And the high priestess knows this esoteric knowledge, hidden knowledge. She's very psychic, very, very intuitive. She's usually quiet about it and keeps it to herself. But let's read this out of the guidebook. This is a Spirit Allies Oracle. And this is setting the stage for your reading. So keep this in mind, okay, pile 1? Just take what resonates. And oh my gosh, this is so cool. The first thing it says for the affirmation is, I am attuned to the cycles of life. Okay, cycles like moon cycles, isn't that funny? Very connected to the moon cycles, okay? So it says, the ancient Egyptian goddess of healing and magic, Isis is known as a great mother and a protector of the dead. Her priestesses were healers and midwives, and she was originally depicted wearing a headdress that represented the throne. Eventually, her crown changed to that of cow horns surrounding a solar disk, which emphasized her maternal role and divinity. Solar. Yep, the solar disk. We're going to have that solar eclipse, okay? So there's some connection and very attuned to this super harvest moon between that and this next solar eclipse happening, okay? So Isis is related closely to the cycles of life and can teach you how to live in rhythm with them. While the cycles of life include the flow of life and death, there are also the cycles of the moon and the change of the seasons. Sheesh. Living with these natural shifts can help to realign your body and connect with nature in a deeper way. Eating foods that are in season, rising with the sun, and using dim light of night at night are only a few ways that you can get in touch with your instinctive patterns. Journal prompt says, how can I include syncing with the natural cycles into my routine? Okay, so this is suggesting if you haven't, maybe you want to journal, maybe you want to meditate, maybe you want to start something new to where you write down your intentions with the moon cycles and things like that. Maybe you're already doing that. And that's on page 20. 20 can be reduced to a 2. I don't know if it'll show you, but the second house, oh, it does actually, yay. The second house is ruled by Taurus, which has those type of horns, right? Maybe Taurus or Virgo's in your chart. It doesn't have to be. Well, all the signs are in our chart, but it could be prominent or heightened at this time. The second house is anything in the earthly world, earthly plane, your 3D reality, your daily routines, okay? So there's that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to some tarot, and I chose, of course, the Kemetic Tarot Veil of Aset, and this is ancient Egyptian all the way, okay? Totally connected to Isis. So let's use this, and then we'll go to some Oracle. And my first question for you, pile number 1. First, let's ask Divine Source Light Creator and Guides of Love and Light Only. The first question is, what is coming in for pile number 1 with this super harvest moon in Aries? What is coming in for our pile number 1 with this super harvest moon in Aries? Okay. Okay, wow. So the first card is the 3 of Ankhs, which is the 3 of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Then you have the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. So water and air. Ramses the Great is the King of Swords. So the 3 of Cups is some kind of celebration. It is a mingling. It's get-togethers. It is some kind of teamwork, a good flow, mingling, hanging out, 3 energies flowing very, very well. It could be life, death, rebirth. It could be mind, body, spirit, soul in its alignment. Okay, that's really good. And then the King of Swords rises higher above all situations, and gets new perspectives. So he can bring in truth and clarity and actual balance. Okay, balance of yin yang, balance of two different worlds, which Isis, High Priestess, is very connected to spiritual and physical, of alignment, right? So this is for truth and clarity, maybe even some kind of court or law situation for some of you, justice or even karma. Okay, but this is balance and seeing things clearly, seeing a whole new perspective, okay? So that's so funny. She's wearing white. Look, all 3 of them are wearing white. This is purity. And then he has a white, like, skirt. Very interesting. That's really cool. Okay. All right. Love it. Love it so much. Okay, so 3, the 3rd house in astrology is ruled by Gemini, which is an air sign. And the 3rd house is communication, transportations, journeys, a travel, vehicle, the good flow, though, a cooperation, teamwork, collaboration. 3, okay. All right, so now that's what this super harvest moon is going to bring in for you, which is very good. Okay, now what is pile number 1 releasing with this super harvest moon? What is pile number 1 going to be releasing with this super harvest moon? Two cards, please. One more. What is pile number 1 going to be releasing with this super harvest moon? Thank you. Okay, had to work for that one. Oh, maybe it's taken you a lot to release this because we had to shuffle a lot, right? Ooh, this is amazing. You have an Ace of Scepters, which is the Ace of Wands, and then a 9 of Scarabs, the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, yes. Okay, so interesting. The Ace of Scepters, the Ace of Wands is Ptah. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Scarabs is Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You've gotten all of the water and air and fire and earth. Of all of the what am I trying to think of? Elements. Anyway, the Ace of Wands is a new beginning. It is actually setting new intentions. It is recognizing, grabbing your own magic wand to make things happen, okay? There's a new beginning. Ace of Wands is compassion, fire, courage, inner light, your light, your warmth and comfort, your inner fire, your inner magic. And then the 9 of Scarabs, the 9 of Pentacles, this is abundance, prosperity, sitting well financially, materially, or just sitting very well in a comfortable life. here in this earthly plane, your 3D reality, and it can be very independent energy. So there's some kind of release of whatever has been holding you back from manifesting, using your magic, your passion, your fire to create your prosperity, your abundance, a comfortable life, okay? Wow. So there's the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Aces is always a new beginning. Nines is about closing a cycle. 9 is almost at the 10 of Pentacles, which is absolute success, prosperity, and abundance, okay? All right, beautiful. That is cool. So what will be revealed to our pile number 1 with the super harvest moon? What will be revealed to pile number 1 from the super harvest moon? What will be revealed? One more. Okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. You just got the 10 of Scarabs, the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Ah! And then the 3 of Swords. Very interesting. So the 10 of Scarabs, 10 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is community, group, family. It can be a home. It can be the absolute structure and stability throughout your entire life. And what you've built, this is comfort, prosperity, abundance, success, fulfillment, completion, cycles as well, because it's a 10. It's a very, very good structure. Now, the 3 of Swords can be the mind, the beliefs, the thoughts, the fear-based mind hurting the heart. Okay, so something about your abundance, your prosperity, your foundation, success, fulfillment, your achievements, what you want to manifest, what you want to cultivate, is linked to the thoughts, linked to beliefs, maybe even the way you communicate, has held you back. Okay, so this is what's going to be revealed to you with the super harvest moon. Wow. That is pretty wild. Okay, so we're going to adjust this and set this aside. And we're going to move on to some Oracle, pile 1. And first of all, we are going to use the Untamed Elemental Oracle. Okay, Divine Source, Light Creator, and Guides of Love and Light only. So what intentions can pile number 1 set with this super harvest moon? Oh, that was quick. Tree of Life. Tree of Life? That's a connection. That's like the 10 of Pentacles. This is a connection, roots, stability, and structure. Look at what is on the bottom. Scarab. Are you freaking kidding? The scarabs in this tarot is the pentacles. This is anything material, financial, or 3D earth, your world, your reality, how you see the world, what you experience in your world. What the heck? And what seeds you've planted. What intentions can you set? Tree of Life starts from a seed, an intention. That is amazing. The intentions are seeds. This is so cool. Whoa. How cool is that? Okay. It can be lineage, ancestors, ancestral, generational, family tree. So let's find Tree of Life. Let's see, where would that be? I think I passed it. Oh, no. Okay, this is going to be in the Earth. Yeah, Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, it says self-correct. Wow. Okay, what intentions can you set with this super harvest moon coming up? Self-correct, holding the essential balance between earth and sky. Tree of Life forms a singular, ever-ending veracity of interconnectedness. He is blessed by the multitude of nutrients drawn through his roots and provides a strong and generous shelter of truth and perspective for all who seek refuge with him. What? Shelter. Okay, foundation, structure, home. Look at that archway. Okay, it has a very solid structure. And then the whole new perspective, truth and perspective, the King of Swords. Absolutely. It's right behind the 10 of Scarabs, the 10 of Pentacles. You're going to see this whole new perspective on what you are able to achieve and build and fulfill, okay? It says, he breathes and stands tall, offering a canopy of consciousness so that his essentia will be reborn for all eternity. Ace of Wands, new beginnings, right? Okay. Tree of Life offers the blessing of a supportive system so that any imbalance in your life may self-correct. The answers you seek are within you because you are the channel through which higher intelligence experiences itself. High Priest or High Priestess, that's you. Okay. The answers you, oh wait, I already read that. You are an emanation of your spirit's signature, passed through a template of sacred geometry, the result of which is a rare atomic form. All that you desire to experience is available now. The liberation you strive for is already here. Spend time connecting with Tree of Life in your daily meditation, and every aspect of your world will begin to come into greater alignment with your own internal truth. What? Feeling supported by and connected to all of life, rest in the awareness that you are perfectly supported to live your life. That's awesome. Yes. Okay, that is the intention you should focus on during this super harvest moon, pile number 1. That's awesome. Okay, so I will put this aside. How cool. Love it so much. Okay, so next question, we are going to use the Lemurian Starchild Oracle. Okay, some of you may feel connection with Lemuria or even ancient Egypt. You don't have to though. Okay, next question, Divine Source Light Creator, Guides of Love and Light Only. What advice can you give our pile number 1? Okay, what advice can you give our pile number 1 throughout this super harvest moon? How funny. You have whale teaching. It is a card number 7. 7 may be significant. The 7th house in astrology is ruled by Libra, which is the scales. It's about truth and balance, relationships, partnerships. And it says depth of experience and healing. Teacher and mentor share wisdom. So High Priest, High Priestess holds all of this ancient wisdom, esoteric knowledge, and usually keeps it to themselves. You're meant to share your knowledge, share your wisdom that you hold inside. Okay. All right. Well, teaching. This is going to be in category wisdom. Okay. 215.7. So what is the advice? Oh, I passed it. Oh, I passed it. Here we go. This is so beautiful. It has sacred geometry. That's what the Tree of Life is. There's a Flower of Life as well. It looks like a Merkaba. Okay. So what is the advice for you, pile number 1? Depth of experience and healing, teacher and mentor, share your wisdom, deep emotions, healing. You are supported and guided. Attuned to the consciousness of the mighty wells. The bringer of wisdom, ancient and new. The well carries the wisdom of the heart. You have that 3 of Swords. Wow. Okay. Let's keep that in mind. The wisdom that is instant because it is not analytical. The brain of the whale is one with its heart. In this being with pure intelligence. This mentality, thought patterns, beliefs, it could be words, communication, self-talk, hurting the heart. It could be anything you're taught and believe what you were taught, or society, the beliefs of society that has been put on you. Oh, well, that's wild. That is so crazy. Okay. Or even family teaching you, okay, what to believe, and things like that. Patterns of thinking. All right, you might ask why the whale, the creature on earth that has the biggest brain of the heart, does not doubt itself. Wow. This is amazing. Okay, the whale does not measure its worth through the mistakes it makes. Some whales wash ashore, but they do not punish themselves or see themselves as a failure. The wisdom of the whale does not induce any fear. The whale carries vast wisdom, even knowledge about its own mortality. The whale knows the judgments of humans, good or bad, and is completely unafraid and unself-conscious to human opinion. The universal self-consciousness of the whale occurs on a much deeper level, for it is knowledge beyond space and time and beyond thought. The confidence of the whale is also in you, the confidence that it is not limited by knowledge of possible mistakes or by reflections on yourself through the eyes of others. This confidence comes from a deeper self-consciousness where you know yourself as the divine. The whale descends deeply, abiding in cosmic libraries on the innermost planes of the ocean. This is where it downloads enormous amounts of wisdom without any fear or resistance to the content of it. In the wisdom of the heart, there is no need to fear anything that happens on the surface of the earth. In human mind terms, knowledge is power, but to the mighty whale, knowledge is love. So is the different paradigm, the new paradigm of the new earth. Love sets you free through the transmission of knowledge, the transmission of light and information. The whale transmits its knowledge through sonar waves, acoustic waves, which also carry light vibrations. Much is still to be discovered about these waves of light and intelligence, and it will be discovered as soon as humanity is ready to know. When an acoustic wave reaches the bottom of the ocean, it converts into a seismic wave, and when it reaches the surface of the ocean, it converts into a wave of light. The original vibration of intelligence is preserved in this conversion, and the wave continues to spread its knowledge, its light intelligence throughout the universe. So is the wisdom of the whale, that it also rises through the surface at times. The whale likes to communicate with humans directly, to share its wisdom by exposing itself. Witness this teacher and healer, for in the right timing, this will be you as well. Receive and absorb the wisdom and knowledge of the whale, the universal self-consciousness that is beyond the mind. It's all the wisdom you hold within your heart, not your mind. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Okay, so this is for you to share. Okay, that is so cool. That's the advice. All right, so awesome. Now let's move on to the Starcodes Astro Oracle. That was so beautiful. All right, Divine Source Light Creator, Guides of Love and Light Only. What accomplishment is pile number 1 going to achieve when the super harvest moon comes, shows up? What accomplishment is pile number 1 going to achieve? What accomplishment is pile number 1 going to achieve with this super harvest moon? Ooh, you have card number 29. Okay, that adds up to number 11. 29 may be significant. 11 may be significant. 11th house is ruled by Aquarius. The 11th house is hopes, wishes, friends, and community. 11 can also be yin-yang balance, spiritual, physical, black-white, the scales, mirrored reflections, okay? Amazing, as above, so below. It's Ceres, and it says nurture. Is this you nurturing yourself? Okay, so let's read this. What accomplishment are you going to achieve with this super harvest moon? Ceres is a dwarf planet between Mars and Jupiter, named after Ceres, Roman goddess of the harvest. More goddess energy. Okay. Harvest. It says food. Remember, goddess Isis. Card number 6. 6th house is ruled by Virgo, which is the body, health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, and organization. Earthly fertility, and the mother of Proserpina, goddess of the spring. It's like you have had some kind of new beginning or planted new seeds or intentions, maybe this last spring, okay? What the heck? And whatever you started, then you've nurtured it. You've taken care of it all this way. Wow. Oh my gosh, okay. When Pluto kidnapped Proserpina and took her to the underworld to be his queen, Ceres threatened to starve the world until she was returned. Ceres signifies our relationship to food, for better or worse. Cultivation and the safety or loss of a child. Ceres's ancient rites initiated people into the secrets of death and rebirth. Like Isis. Wow. Through the symbolic harvest, cut the heads off grain with the scythe, bury them, and new life arises. Okay, action. Mother and be mothered. Nurture and cultivate that which is growing, whether it's the harvest from the earth, the child from the womb, or the art from the artist. Real love can mean tough love, doing what's best for your beloved, even if they hate you for it. Love and nurture your own body with healthy, whole foods. Take them as communion with the organic world. Feel the earth beneath you, holding you, loving you through hard times. Let this abundance flow through you to others. Advocate for those who are weaker, vulnerable, or dependent. If your progeny, your project, or your harvest is being taken from you before ripening, be ready to starve the world until they are safe. Witness with strength and power. When the time is right, be willing to let go for your progeny or creation to flourish. They must embark on their own journey. Once your job as nurturer is complete, let go and step into the next level of your own mastery. Challenge. Do not mistake smothering, enabling, or infantilizing actions as signs of love. Once you release the object of your care, your life is not over. A new mystery begins. Gift. There is sacredness in your daily life. Loving, feeding, nurturing, gardening, and being in family, whether chosen or biological, are all part of a powerful spiritual path. The mother holds you. What? And you had the tree of life. This could be connected to mother, maternal side. I just have to say, I was told through a healing session that I had some blockages in my sacral chakra, and it was connected to my maternal side, and I didn't understand at all, and I realized it was through my dad's maternal side. So just keep that in mind, okay? All right, so that's what you accomplished, right? Yes, achieve accomplishment is going to be very interesting. Okay, so let's move on to the Conscious Spirit Oracle now. What life change can pile number 1 expect with this super harvest moon? What life change? Ooh, I see a full moon. I see a path, a new path being lit up. Oh my gosh, there's an archway of trees. Yes, and she's wearing white. Yes, 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 yes. I love it so much. Okay, and there's geese. Okay, it's a card number 31. Okay, 31 adds up to a 4. 4th house is ruled by Cancer. It's a water sign, right? The crab. The 4th house is a home, family, very good structure, very good stability, foundation in your life. Celebration and dancing as well. It says embrace change. And it says, I move easily and confidently through the changes in my life. Oh my gosh. This is so freaking cool. Awesome. So what life change can you expect? You're going to be, there's that new path being revealed to you with this super harvest moon. Are you kidding me? A full moon? What? The dark path is going to be lit up. Okay. Pay attention. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it says, look at that. We often become complacent in our lives and resist or are fearful of change. But change brings new opportunities, friendships, knowledge, and experiences. This card is reminding you that all things in life change. The seasons, your body, and situations. By learning to embrace the changes that present themselves in your life and seeking out the positive within these changes, you will realize that change can be exciting. If you constantly resist change, your life will stagnate and you will have little joy and may begin to feel that your life is meaningless. The universe presents new opportunities in your life in order for you to grow and fulfill your soul's purpose. Wow. When change does occur, allow yourself to flow smoothly and easily with it. Do not force nor resist it. Divine timing will allow the transitions you need to go through in your life to occur in the correct sequence and at the correct time. Trust that all will occur when and how it is meant to. Bam. Yes. Wow. That is so amazing. All while having compassion for yourself, loving yourself, okay? Maybe you want to look into wearing some rose quartz or getting some rose quartz, working with some rose quartz if you would like, okay? Now we are moving on to the Seeker Oracle, and then we'll pull one last short, simple message for you, pile number 1. This has been really awesome. Freaking awesome. Okay. Divine Source, Light Creator, and Guides of Loving Only. So what important guidance is pile number 1 receiving with the Super Harvest Moon? What important guidance are you going to be receiving with the Super Harvest Moon? You have Love Your Inner Child. This is one of my favorite cards out of this deck because it is so freaking cute. I love it so much. Love Your Inner Child. Let's find that. Okay. What important message, or sorry, what important guidance are you receiving, pile number 1, for the Super Harvest Moon? We all possess a child aspect. This part of your psyche is the vulnerable, sensitive, and carefree child who still feels awe and wonderment. The inner child is the source of laughter and play, which we got laughter and discipline in the general messages. Okay, the aspect of our psyche that inspires us to jump in puddles and see animal shapes in the clouds. If a child is taught to fear, wow. The adult they become may harbor a wounded inner child aspect. As a direct consequence, they could develop a range of maladaptive behaviors in order to cope. They do harm to themselves to avoid remembering. They can grow to become perfectionists or people pleasers to whom the words sensitivity, vulnerability, play, and nurturing are anathema. To ask for help is considered a weakness to someone who will only ever show strength. To work with one's inner child, to be asked to revisit the past, takes courage, especially when it requires looking at a relationship with our family or primary caregivers. Understand that is not about blame, but accepting that a child is not responsible for a parent's actions or behavior. Shame and guilt are not a child's burden to carry. It's time to put that burden down. This is a card of choice, opportunity, and healing. It is your choice whether you look back to seek answers, but even if you choose not to, it is an opportunity to parent your inner child in a healthy, loving, and nurturing manner. It is also a gentle reminder to make time to laugh, play, and see the beauty and magic that exists in the world around you. Absolutely. That is amazing. I feel your inner child is there for you during this time. Your inner child always there for you. But this is your inner child letting you know they are guiding you. To remember to enjoy yourselves. Let's nurture yourself. Amazing. Mother yourself. Okay. So cool. All right, pile number 1, let's get your last message. This is the Shaman Dream Oracle. Simple, short, straight to the point, okay? All right. Divine Source, Light Creator, and Guides of Love and Light Only. Okay, I heard pull 2. We're going to pull 2. Okay, for pile number 1. What other confirmation, synchronicities, other messages pile number 1 can receive? Okay, 2 right off the bat. You've got, oh, wild. Card number 8 and card number 17. 17's an 8. So now you have 88. I was wondering, you may feel called to watch pile number 2. If you feel called, you don't have to. The 8th house is ruled by Leo. Maybe some of you have Leo very, very strongly in your chart. Leo. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. No, the 8th house is not Leo. Sorry. The 8th house is actually ruled by Scorpio. The 8th house is death, rebirth, cycles, changes, and transformations. Weird. But the 8 is like as above, so below. Physical, spiritual, because it's the infinity symbol, infinitely connected oneness, right? Okay, so what I was thinking of was Leo energy with that 8 is the major arcana card number 8 in the tarot, which is strength, the Leo card. Taming any obstacle, moving forward, perseverance, fortitude, loyalty. So compassion. All right, that's what I was thinking of. But now you have 8-8. So you may want to look up angel numbers 8-8 or 88. So the first one is 8. Crown, games, right use of power. Remember, crown. Crown. All right. That's crazy. You're very, very connected. It's how you use your abilities, your power, your magic, okay? Now, card number 17 says Eye of the Needle, okay? It says intentionality. So, this reminds me of sewing. Remember all the fabric, the white fabric they're wearing? Maybe that's significant to some of you in some way. Maybe hats with the crown. Headbands. But the eye is seeing things clearly. It is an open eye. It could be third eye. Okay, illumination with that moon. And this reminds me also, it's right use of power and then intentionality. Well, it is all about our intentions and what intentions do we have with people, situations, decisions. What are the intentions? What is it all deriving from? Is it all deriving from love, of nurture, you know, a good foundation, good structure? So keep that in mind, pile number 1, okay? So this is the card number 8, crown, games, right use of power. And then card number 17, Eye of the Needle, intentionality. 17 does remind me of also the card number 17, major arcana star card, which is Aquarius energy, which can be healing, vulnerability, wish fulfillments coming in. Okay? All right. So that was your reading. Pile number 1 for the super harvest moon in Aries. I am so excited. I will come back to do the new moon and solar eclipse reading. So take what resonates, okay? Leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I would love to know how this resonates for you in the comments below. If you don't want to comment, you can always email me. My email is in the description below, okay? So thank you so much for being here, your support, growing with me, learning with me, and connecting. So it really does mean a lot. I love you guys. Unconditional love and light. So be it. And I will see you guys in the next reading or video. Thanks again, pile number 1. Bye. Welcome, pile number 2. You chose the clear double-pointed quartz crystal. Love it. This is amplifier, crown chakra, clear purity, okay? Along with card number 53, Leo. Okay, so I just have to say 53 may be significant to you guys in some way, some of you. But it's also an 8, okay? Well, 8 is the infinity symbol, as above, so below, black, white, yin, yang, a physical, spiritual. The 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. Scorpio is water, it's flow. The 8th house is a death, rebirth, and cycles and changes, the rising phoenix, regeneration, death, rebirth, okay? And then Leo rules the 5th house of love, pleasure, creativity, and amusement. So let's read this out of the guidebook, pile 2. This is the Spirit Allies Oracle. This is setting the stage for your reading. We'll keep this in mind during your reading, okay? And that's funny. It's on page 71, which is an 8. So you have 8, 8 now. And let's just take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. So the first thing is the affirmation. And it says, I create the life I want to live. Bold, vibrant, and fearless, Leo stands tall and proud in their light. They have worked so hard to get to this moment and knew that they could do it. After all, Leo is their own #1 fan. Leo is a daring reminder that you can create your own experience in this lifetime. Leo is a leader, giving you permission to lead in your own way. You deserve the life that you've been dreaming of. The universe is rooting for you and believes in you. You just have to believe in yourself. Manifesting the reality you want is creating it. Each day, imagine yourself living your best life. Take note of what you smell, taste, and how you feel at the moment. Picture your surroundings with clear details. Clear quartz? What? Let this manifestation practice work its magic as you experience the life you want to be living by holding the frequency of it in this present moment. Okay, clear intentions, clear creation, clear manifesting. Maybe you're working with some clear quartz for some of you. The journal prompt says, what does my ideal life look like? So this has a lot to do with envisioning of the life you want to live, okay? Amazing. All right, so we're gonna go to some tarot, and we have the Mystical Dream Tarot here for you. And we always ask Divine Source Light Creator and Guides of Love and Light only. So first question we have is, what is coming in for pile =1 with this super harvest moon in Aries? What is coming in for pile #2? Sorry. What is coming in for pile #2 with this super harvest moon? One more. What is coming in for pile #2 with this super harvest moon? One more, please. Okay. Ooh, wow. All right, pile 2. First of all, the Emperor card. Wow. So this is the #4 of the major arcanas in the tarot. Well, the 4th house, I have to say, is home, family, your stability in life, your structure in life, your foundation. It says the Dream Protector. This is the Emperor, Aries energy. This super harvest moon is in Aries, okay? Huge, huge deal. So this can be divine masculine, a male influence, fatherly figure, but it's also being in control of their life, leading their own way. They are very grounded, stable, balanced. It's a boss and a leader, and that masculine energy, okay? And then we have a Lord of Pentacles, okay? So that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is the King of Pentacles. Now the King of Pentacles has worked very hard to where they've gotten. That's exactly what that was saying, pile 2. And now they are balanced. Now they sit very well within their world, their reality, their 3D world. They have a very strong foundation and structure, and he can be about lineage as well. He looks like a genie here. So we have the Emperor and now a genie. Very interesting. Huh. Okay. So what is coming in for you is stability of a good foundation, very solid, very, very grounded, very, very solid, comforted, stabilized life. It can be within money, material things. It can just be within your stability and foundation, within just your reality, your world, your daily world, okay? What? That is freaking wild. This is big deal, pile 2. Okay. All right. Now, next question is, what is pile number 2 going to be releasing? What is pile number 2 going to be releasing with this super harvest moon? What is pile number 2 going to be releasing with this super harvest moon? Are you kidding? What? What? That is freaking crazy. Now you have a Lord of Wands, a King of Wands. That is nuts. This Emperor is the king of all of the kings of the suits. There are King of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Swords, and King of Cups. He's the king of all kings, okay? Wow. So, this Lord of Wands, this King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This one has a lot of compassion, loyalty, loyal. That's like strength card, Leo energy. This is also, may have an ego, but he always wins. And he takes action whenever needed, whenever necessary. He holds wisdom, ancient wisdom. He's like this elephant genie thing. Oh my gosh. And he's got compassion. And now you have judgment. Major Arcana number 20. Reduce it to a 2. You have 2 kings. Your pile number 2. And Judgment card 20, which can be reduced to a 2. Judgment is a big yes. It is making a huge judgment call, making a big decision, okay? It's also surrendering to the universe. It is the angels coming down and blowing the trumpets. So you're releasing a need to, you're surrendering a need to have to take action a lot, possibly. Listen to those around you, possibly. Feeling you need loyalty from others or acceptance. I say that just because of the snake. See that? And then surrendering. Wow. You're leading your own way. And then look at this castle. Stability and structure. I say so, yes. Oh my gosh. That is freaking crazy. Wow. Okay. Now, let's move on. What will be revealed to pile number 2 with this super harvest moon? What will be revealed to pile number 2 with this super harvest moon? Sheesh. One more, please. What will be revealed to pile number 2 with this super harvest moon? Jeez. Wow. Okay. Okay. So, first of all, you have a 3 of Cups. Pile 1 got this as well. I don't know if you've watched Pile 1 or feel a connection to, feel drawn to watch Pile number 1. That's up to you. But they got 3 Cups. All right, so this 3 Cups, though, it has this pot over the fire, and the steam is rising, and there's a lion, and then there's a castle in the clouds. This is a celebration. This is minglings, get-togethers, partying. It's also 3 energies mixing very well. It can be mind, body, soul, spirit aligned, working very well together, a cooperation, teamwork, support, loyalty to yourself. And then now you have a 4 of Pentacles. So 4 of Pentacles is like holding back, holding tightly, greedy user hoarder, doesn't have to be, but it's also like also saving money, saving time, waiting, holding back. Okay, so what's going to be revealed to you is you don't need to be held back any longer. You need to be celebrated. You celebrate yourself. There's no more tying you up, tying you down, holding you back. Ooh, I'm almost emotional. Almost. That lion. Wow. Leo energy. It's compassion, fortitude, perseverance, taming the beast, taming any obstacles. Loyalty, passion, fire. I'm just like, I don't know. I really slowed down. Maybe this is you slowing down. And taking time for you. Celebrating you. That's freaking super cool. So now let's move on to some Oracle, okay? All right, and we're going to first do the Higherself Oracle. Okay, Divine Source Light Creator and Guides of Love and Light Only. So what intentions can pile number 2 set with this super harvest moon in Aries? What intentions can pile number 2 set, focus on during the super harvest moon in Aries? Manifest. Jesus. This is so wild. Manifesting your stability, your structure, a good foundation, a comfortable life. Okay. There's a lotus. This is so pretty. Lotus is a being reborn, coming up from the depths, the murky waters. Okay, we have the stewing pot, you know, wild. Okay, let's find manifest. Okay, so this part is said by Wayne Dyer. Maybe you've listened to Wayne Dyer. Maybe you've been thinking about listening to Wayne Dyer. I don't know. But this part is said by Wayne Dyer. So what intentions can you set and focus on during this super harvest moon? So he says, imagine it. Third eye, envisioning, okay? Live as if it were your reality. Allow no detractors, but most important, assume the feeling of it. And you will merge with it, and it will merge with you, so that it is no longer a duality. It is you becoming one with what you desire. Yes, it's like this King of Pentacles and King of Wands merging into the Emperor. Oh, right here. What? Okay, here we go. All creation comes from the mind. The divine creates through the infinite intelligence of the mind, and we create utilizing the same process. Creativity, the 5th house of Leo, love, pleasure, creativity, and amusement. Oh my gosh, yeah. That is wild. This card indicates a need to recognize that you too are a creator and possess manifesting abilities. It is within you to harness the power of your creative faculties and to call upon the wisdom of your imagination to manifest your desires into form. Absolutely. It's like the judgment call, making a decision, okay? Answering a call. Sheesh. Do not worry about the size of your dreams because everything is possible. Your higher self is asking you to get clear quartz on what you want to create without worrying about any possible limitations. Write down the number 1 thing you wish to manifest. Consider creating a journal or vision board to reinforce the dream in your mind. Additionally, feel how it would be to actually manifest your dream because the feeling aspect of manifestation increases its power. Keep a consistent positive mindset throughout the manifestation process, since that joyful energy will manifest your dream more quickly. If your mindset or your energy constantly fluctuates while manifesting, it sends mixed signals to the universe. Consistency is key. Meditate and ask your higher self to provide the right guidance to execute it. While you may have a very clear idea on what it takes to manifest, your higher self's vision is holistic and knows the best path forward to make your dream a reality. Your higher self will also be able to identify any necessary pitfalls or obstacles when it comes to manifesting your vision. You may experience occasional rerouting during the manifestation process, but trust the direction you'll be given. Take one step at a time and follow the breadcrumbs your higher self leaves for you. Surrender to divine timing during this process. Make sure to trust your gut feelings about people and opportunities that come your way. If a door closes, accept that it's not for you. Remember to repeatedly visualize, feel, and take guided action steps, and your dream will manifest. And that ends on page 77. That ends on page 77. So 7s may be significant. 77 may be significant for some of you. So the 7th house is ruled by Libra, which is the scales, relationships, partnerships, balance, yin yang, clarity, and truth. So you may want to look up angel number 77 if you'd like to. Okay. Wow. All right. So that is what the intentions you can really set and focus on during this time of the super harvest moon. Love it. Now we're going to move on to the Lightworker Oracle. Okay. Divine Source Light Creator Guides of One Light Only. So what is the advice that you can give our pile number 2 for during this super harvest moon? What advice can you give our pile number 2 to move forward with during the super harvest moon? All right, card number 19. That does remind me of the Sun card. Look what was on the bottom. We talked about 11. Or sorry, we did not. We talked about Libra energy. And this reminds me of Libra energy because Justice card in the tarot is Libra energy. It's a card number 11. That's balance, yin yang, dark light, 1111 messages in the numbers. Very interesting. Anyway, this one reminds me of the Sun card, card number 19. Which would be happiness, enlightenment, awakenings, clear seeing, right? 19 can be a 10. 10 is fulfillment, success, cycles. 10 can be reduced to a 1, new beginnings. It says an invitation to connect. There is another castle. Wow. Okay. It starts on page 66. Not even kidding. Can you see that? Wow. Wow. Okay. So what advice can you get? Okay, pile 2. An invitation to connect. Love exists throughout our universe. Many loving beings that do not belong to the human race exist in worlds beyond the earthly realm. Among these are those who are aware of the spiritual plight of humanity and are willing and able to help us move forward, unlike those who close their minds because they fear the unknown. You have an open mind and an open, receptive heart. Beings from other worlds recognize you as a receptive channel for their unconditionally loving assistance in this world. You will both benefit from this individuality and help the planet, so you are being offered an invitation to connect. There are many dimensions to existence. For those who are developing evolved sensory perception, the senses will not be restricted to being impressed upon by the physical dimension. There are higher dimensions that the psychic or emotional nature can recognize, and even more refined dimensions that the higher mind can recognize. Beyond that, there are dimensions that the mind, even in its most expansive state, cannot grasp, but the spirit knows to be real. The more your sensitivity to subtle energy evolves, the more aware you become of these worlds beyond this world. For some, this will be easy to accept and will inspire interest in learning more. Others may be tentative about exploring connections with non-earthly beings. Great peace can grow in the heart of those who are unafraid, who are open to the idea of beings that are aware of humanity, but not human themselves, who want to help humanity evolve and have the spiritual power to be able to do so. No matter how mixed up and consumed by darkness the world may seem at times, there are so many powers of light working to see the earth and humanity through this interesting time, to see us in the new age of spiritual enlightenment. It is all part of the divine experiment of life, and there are many forces invested in the successful and loving evolution of humanity. If you have been contemplating life beyond the earth, perhaps talking to the stars or gazing wistfully at other planets, if you have been intrigued by the mysterious codes of light and sound, you are sure you are embedded in crop circles, or simply have a feeling that you would like to work with beings who are more spiritually evolved than humanity at present, then you are being given a clear message with this oracle. There are beings in other worlds that are very aware of your open, loving attitude and the work you are doing. They are actively responding to your thoughts and feelings. Since we live in a free will zone on Earth, we must extend an invitation to receive assistance. Because you are unafraid and resonate from a place of peaceful curiosity and higher level awareness, you are capable of issuing the needed invitation to those that can assist humanity from a place of unconditional love. Of course, there are forces in a broader universe, just as there are forces in the natural world here on Earth that would not be so helpful to the triumph of love on this planet. Therefore, we must issue our invitation to the forces of light with a peaceful heart and a wise mind. The invocation below has been carefully crafted to attain that purpose. You are asked to use it whenever you feel the need to do so, knowing that you are part of a bridge between humanity and other loving worlds that want to assist life on Earth. They thank you now and offer their blessings to you and to life on Earth in all ways possible. It does remind me of the two kings, King of Wands and that King of Pentacles. And it also reminds me of the Lyrans a little bit because of the Leo energy. Leo rules that 5th house of love, pleasure, creativity, and amusement. Okay, so let's read the invocation. As a member of the human race, through my own free will and for the greatest good, I call upon all beings that resonate with the quality of unconditional love and wish to assist humanity and Earth to evolve on the path of divine love. I ask for the unconditionally loving ascended masters that serve Christ consciousness to be the gateway through which permission is confirmed for these beings to enter Earth's field and assist humanity according to divine will, grace, and love. May all beings be happy and free. So be it. It also reminds me of that Judgment card right there. That's powerful energy. That is surrendering to the universe, divine, source light creator, and love. Wow. Okay. Very, very, very interesting. So that is the advice. Okay. Let this guidance come in of only unconditional love and light. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. Now, let's move on to the Synchronicity Oracle, okay? And this one we have to pull 2 cards for to get a matching symbol or image. And the question is, what accomplishments... Oh, sorry. No. Wait. Yeah. What accomplishment is pile 2 going to achieve? What is pile number 2 going to achieve within this energy of the super harvest moon? What is pile number 2 going to achieve with this super harvest moon? What are they going to achieve? Can we get 2, please? There's 2. All right, let's see. What do we have? Sometimes it takes me a minute to find the matching symbol or image. Oh, it's the hands. It's a handshake. What? So I'll show you the cards, and this was the first one I flipped over, and then this is the second one. So it's the hands, right? These hands and these hands right there. That is so cool. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this one there, and then let's pull this out of the guidebook. Hands, handshake, a deal, working together, wild. Okay, so this is called the handshake. Card number 22. Look at all these synchronicities for you, pile 2. All the 2s, all the double numbers, alignment, alignment, okay? What are you going to achieve with the Super Harvest Moon? This is going to be, this is the card number 22 and going to be on 39. Okay, here we go. Handshake. Keywords: agreement, reconciliation, alignment, appeasement, and surrender. Okay. Symbolism: the handshake may have originated in prehistoric times as a gesture of peace by demonstrating that the hand held no weapon. It also symbolizes sincerity and sealing a sacred bond. One of the earliest depictions of a handshake is an Assyrian relief of the 9th century BC, depicting the Assyrian king Shalmaneser III shaking the hand of the Babylonian king. 2 freaking kings? Are you kidding me? Marduk Zakur Shumai I to form an alliance. Reflection: life is too short to be constantly fighting battles. Are you wasting too much energy on unnecessary feuds? Are there alliances you can make or reconciliations you should consider? Meditation: imagine someone you dislike approaching you and asking for forgiveness. You don't trust them, and yet you are willing to try to find a peaceful resolution in the knowledge that it may be temporary, as all things are. You shake their hand and release all anger and ill will. What? That is freaking crazy, pile 2. I can't believe that. That is the accomplishment, the achievement. That's good. That is so positive. Beautiful. Teamwork, teamwork. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the law of positivism. Another lion, by the way. Okay. This one is what life change can pile number 2 expect? What life change can pile number 2 expect with this Super Harvest Moon? It flew all the way off the table. Okay, I gotta go grab that. Okay, I see a full moon on the card. Yep, okay, it's a card number 36. Add up 36 and you get a 9. You need to look up the meaning of 369. It's about manifesting. Okay, there's a full moon here. And there's like little castles and stuff. Or, yeah, like temples or something. And there's a path. It says, through meditation, I see clearly beyond the veils of illusion. Are you kidding? Pile 2, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. And then it says third eye chakra. Seeing clearly. Intuition. Seeing a whole new perspective. Seeing things clearly. Things being illuminated. Coming to the surface. Seeing your manifestations. So, what life change can you expect with the Super Harvest Moon? Through meditation, I see clearly. Beyond the veils of illusion, third eye chakra. Beyond the 5 senses and the limitations of time and space, we enter an energetically vast world that connects everything. We tap into this when we are dreaming, working with expanding our consciousness through spiritual practices. When we are visualizing and when we are daydreaming, in these states, we enter other dimensions and frequencies and start seeing beyond the veil of life. I don't even know what else to say. Okay, let's keep going. The third eye chakra is an energetic space holding our intuition, clear seeing beyond the physical eyes, and the inner eye, which can perceive life beyond the physical constructs. This is the place of clairvoyance and all psychic abilities, perceiving synchronicities. We just used the Synchronicities Oracle deck. And signs, co-creating with life. through visualization and dream work. The third eye is the inner seer detached from the veils of illusion between the throat and crown chakras. Can you tap into other levels of consciousness? Are you longing to understand life beyond what you've been taught and find your true path as a soul? Working with the third eye can open up many possibilities and healing for those seeking to experience a higher state of consciousness. Third eye chakra practices: meditation, pranayama, breath work, and spiritual practices. Chant the throat chakra, Ajna chakra mantra, Om. Okay, eating organic, pure, and whole foods. Detoxifying from messages from TV and other media outlets that clog your vision. Yeah. Okay, dream journaling, active visualization, listening to your inner guidance, and intuition. Symbols are Yazidi temples, okay? Yazidi temples, unseen realms and dimensions that we tap into with a third eye. Lotus is awakening, and the moon is intuitive knowing. That's amazing. Okay, so that's the life change you can expect with this super harvest moon. Ouch! It's gonna be almost glass shattering. That's what I heard. Oh my gosh. All right, pile 2. Let's move on to the Wild Unknown Archetypes Oracle. Okay, and this is what important guidance is our pile number 2 going to be receiving for the super harvest moon. What important guidance is pile number 2 going to be receiving during the super harvest moon? You have the medallion. There's a hand reaching out too. L. Oh my gosh, I almost got it. I almost got it. This card is L-I-X, and I went straight to L-X-I. Almost mirrored. That is really interesting. L-I-X. There it is. How funny is that? The amulet, the talisman, the heirloom. Oh my gosh, this is freaking nuts. Okay, what important guidance are you receiving during this super harvest moon? The amulet, the talisman, the heirloom. Upholding tradition, protecting and honoring. Going deeper, ancient Egyptian scarab amulets. Yeah, you may be called to watch pile 1, just if you feel called. It says, imagine if you and your family, school, or social group had a crest, emblem, or amulet. What would it be? Draw it. More visualization. Manifesting. Do you believe that objects contain supernatural properties? When have you experienced this to be true? The passing on of sacred objects is an ancient ritual within families, between lovers, and in tribes across the globe. We gift jewels, treasures, keepsakes, and mementos of all kinds, some of great material value, others that hold emotional resonance, and still others with both. Yet, when these gifts are bestowed upon us, it is important to recognize that they may bind us to an unspoken agreement or promise. The handshake. Well, when the medallion card appears, be aware of how the objects you hold dear may be embedded with unconscious energy or expectations. Materials hold consciousness. And it's time to reconcile the vibration of the objects around you. What do you covet and collect? Why? Is there an object you have held onto for years that you are ready to release? Perhaps it is time to reach for the medallion that aligns with your deepest values. Wow. What do you think? What do you think, pal 2? That is pretty interesting. All right. Okay. So that is the important message you're going to be receiving during this super harvest moon. We are going to pull your last messages from the Shaman's Dream Oracle pile 2, and we will pull 2 out of this one. All right. And let's see what you get. Divine Source Light Creator, Guides of Love Light Only. Can we get any other confirmation, any other synchronicities, any other messages pile number 2 can receive? Whatever they need. So we can end their reading. One. Can I get one more, please? One more. Maybe we don't need another one, because this is pretty freaking good. What the heck? What? I'll try it 2 more times. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Okay, so first of all, you have a card number 54. That may be significant to you in some way, but 54 is a 9. Well, the 9th house in astrology is ruled by Sagittarius. It represents faith, spirituality, and trust. It's like surrendering. It's also higher learning, higher education, higher knowledge. And 9 is almost at a 10, a fulfillment. It is closing out a cycle. It says the crossing, initiation. And then now you have a card number 40, which can be reduced to a 4. The 4th house in astrology is ruled by Cancer. The 4th house, you did get the Emperor. He's the number 4 of the major arcanas. 4 is stability and structure, home, family, okay? It says mindful groupthink, okay? The clock, there's a timer clock. It is 11:44. That's what I see on here, okay? There's a key, there's the stone archway and a keyhole. There's these trees, can be family lineage. This card looks just like this one. Look at that. There's an initiation happening, okay? Wild. And then 40. This can be healing generational karmic ties, bondages, working together, connection. This is divine timing, a balance, okay? So really interesting. But just always, always take what resonates, okay? Leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment. Thank you so much for being here, pile number 2. This has been wild. I'm like so speechless, okay? So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And as always, unconditional love and light. So be it, and I will see you guys in the next reading or video. Thanks so much, pile number 2. Bye. All right, welcome pile number 3. You chose the double-pointed red jasper. Ooh, look at that in the sun. Ooh, that's so pretty. Along with card number 7, Lakshmi. Those go so well together. Okay, red jasper, root chakra, grounding, foundation, stable, stability. Okay, roots. 7 may be significant to some of you in some way. I have to say the 7th house in astrology is ruled by Libra. Libra is the scales. It is an air sign, and it represents relationships, partnerships, unions. The scales, clarity, balance of 2 worlds. But the lotus there is really interesting. The lotus is about rebirth, going through obstacles, climbing through obstacles and challenges, and blooming, right? So this is the Spirit Allies Oracle. This is setting the stage for your reading, pile 3. And let's read this. This is just take what resonates and leave whatever may not resonate. We're going to take this into your reading, okay? So pile 3, the affirmation says, abundance can be found everywhere in life. Lakshmi is a Hindu goddess of beauty, fertility, and fortune. Her forearms symbolize Dharma, morals, Artha, pursuing wealth, Kama, emotional fulfillment, and Moksha, liberation or enlightenment. Ooh, the lotus is her signature flower, which symbolizes purity and rebirth. Lakshmi encourages you to look at all the ways that abundance could come to you. Life's riches come in many forms and don't just include monetary wealth. Abundance can look like living a healthy life, feeling loved and appreciated, and obtaining the goals you've set for yourself. No matter where you are in life, Lakshmi calls for you to give thanks for everything that you have. Gratitude helps to create awareness and inspires you to appreciate the present moment. Journal prompt says, when was the last time I expressed true gratitude? Okay, well, this is a time of reflection and introspection, recognizing the intentions you set, all the things you started, and how far you've come, and everything. So that's amazing. So, all right, now we are going to move to the tarot, and this is the Tarot of Dreams. And we always ask Divine Source Light Creator and Guides of Love and Light only. Okay, for pile number 3. First question is, what is coming in for pile number 3 with the Super Harvest Moon? What is coming in for our pile number 3 with the Super Harvest Moon? Whoa, hold on. What is coming in for pile number 3 with the Super Harvest Moon? What is going on? I need one more. What is coming in for pile number 3 with the Super Harvest Moon? One more, please. There we go. I got it. Wow. Interesting. Okay, well, pile 3. You may have been called to... You got to push down on it hard. Get Caleb, though, okay? That's tough. Anyway, my daughter just came in, and we have apples, local apples, and she got the apple slicer thing, and you have to go push down on it, and it slices it. And it's really tough for her to do that. That's so funny. When it slices, it almost turns into this lotus. That's really cool. Apples, seeds. Okay, but what I was going to say is you may have watched pile 1 and 2. You may feel called to watch pile 1 and 2. Doesn't have to, though, but you start out with the 3 of Swords. So the 3 of Swords for me is Gemini energy. Get away, fly. And it is, the Swords is the mentality, thoughts and beliefs, the mind. It can be communication and the words. Communication. 3 of Swords can be heartbreak, betrayal of the heart. It can also be the fear-based mind, thought patterns, certain beliefs, self-talk, how you communicate, hurting the heart. Now you have the Tree of Life. This is actually an added card in this tarot. The Tree of Life may be very significant for some of you. This reminds me of roots. This reminds me of, we got that red jasper, right? This reminds me of a lineage, generations, ancestral, family, maybe even childhood. So there is something to do with maybe how you were raised. It could be past life related, how you were raised. There's some connection with generational, ancestral, past life, ways of thinking, and it hurting the heart, and even maybe all your connections with others and situations. Very interesting. So here's the 3 of Swords. It could also be connected to heartbreak, literally, okay? Well, you know. And then Tree of Life, added card. It's an extra. Wild. Okay, all right. So next question is, what is pile 3 releasing with the Super Harvest Moon? I'm so curious. Okay, what is pile number 3 releasing with the Super Harvest Moon? Whoa. What? Okay, you have both coins. This is both pentacles. So this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, the coins of pentacles is anything to do with tangible things, material things, financial things, but it's your lifetime here. It is stability and structure. It is anything to do with your 3D reality, your world, okay? So the Palace of Coins is an added card. It doesn't end at the king. It goes on to a palace. That is absolute foundation, structure, comfort, sitting well financially, materially, or just in general in your life. We talked about that with Lakshmi. And this is a castle, a palace. Now we have a 2 coins, 2 of pentacles. This is usually trying to balance 2 things. It is usually trying to balance things out in your life. It's usually a little bit of out of balance and imbalance and just juggling. Okay, so there's some kind of releasing of a need to have to juggle so many things for comfort, for gain and materialistic stuff. It could be financial. There are mushrooms, a deer, an owl, pine cones, raspberries, a little mouse. Then the 2 coins, he is naked. That's vulnerability for me. Something about imbalance of your stability and foundation in life. We did get the roots, the family tree, family line, generational or even past lives connections. Wow. Okay. I do want to read the Palace of Coins. It's really short and simple. So let me find that really quick. All right, here we go. The Palace of Coins. The other palaces are fun places to visit, but the Palace of Coins is where we live. Here is where we feel safe and secure, where we can tend to our earthly needs, where we can be kings and queens of our own castle. Here also, we can experience the 4 elemental energies as fully human attributes. The intellectual owl, the impetuous deer, the moody frog. Wait a minute. I don't see a frog. I see 2 mice. Oh, I see the frog. Right down there. Okay, okay. And the mundane mouse. The mountains in the background are more distant than in the Palace of Wands. The dreams and goals remain, but home is always waiting when we need a rest from the journey. And that's actually on page 106. And that's a 7. You started out with Lakshmi, card number 7. 7th house, balance, the scales, union, working together, 2 things. And now you have a 2 of coins. Let's read the 2 of coins. I'm just really curious what this says. Wait a minute. Yeah, we're good. We got it. Okay. It says, juggling many things at once, having too many balls in the air, awareness of the cyclical patterns of life, and using those patterns to one's advantage. And okay, hold on. Channeling the unlimited potential of Jupiter through the structure and discipline of Capricorn. Capricorn is very hardworking, okay? Doesn't stop. So that you may accomplish more than you have thought yourself capable of. Okay, this to me is the mentality of if you want what you want, if you want to achieve, if you want to accomplish, if you want to have money, you got to work hard. You got to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs. Right? Do we? That may be what you need to be releasing or what you're going to be releasing. Okay, with this super harvest moon. It's a time of harvest. All right. So let's move on. Okay, what will be revealed to pile number 3 with the super harvest moon? What will be revealed? Oh, haven't had that happen in a while. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so first card is the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. Remember, the swords is the mentality, the fear-based mind, beliefs, thoughts, thought patterns, communication, and words. Knights are the warriors. They wear the armor, okay? So the Knight of Swords can be rash and reckless, very quick in the mind, very quick to, it's like obsessive thinking, not knowing what to believe. It's also rash with their words and how they communicate, can chase after things, all right? And now we have a 10 of Wands. This is about burdens, okay? This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 10s are all about completions and cycles ending, okay? This 10 of Wands is carrying the burdens on your back, having a load on your back, but it's also about putting all those burdens down so you can get a fresh, new beginning, a new start. So I feel what's going to be released for you is any possible rash thinking, beliefs, doesn't make sense, any back and forth in the mind, chasing, and all that causing you all these burdens you don't need to carry anymore, okay? And that you're putting these burdens down. This can also be putting on the armor on how you communicate for some of you, all right? So let's shift this a little bit. Oops. Here we go, and adjust. Let's go to some Oracle. First of all, we are going to use the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. I forgot to get all the guidebooks out. Dang it. Angels and Ancestors. That's so funny. I didn't do that with the other ones. So, rash thinking here, okay? Rashness. Almost there. I pick out all your decks before I even start your reading. And I pull all the guidebooks out too, and I did it for yours, just yours. And then one more. Oh, I knew it was gonna fall. Oh my goodness. Oh well, whatever. Okay, let's do this. All right. We got all your guidebooks now. So from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle, Divine Source Light Creator and Guides of Love and Light Only. So what intentions can pile number 3 focus on and set for the super harvest moon in Aries? What intentions? Okay. Oh my gosh, you have Mirror Guardian. And look what's on the bottom. Mountains. That came up before, right? It says stand your ground. Okay, so Mirror Guardian, take time to... What is going on? Oh my gosh! I knocked over my selenite tower. Reminds me of the castle. There's an owl that's knocked over. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. And then there's the mushrooms. There's 2 spheres and 2 pyramids. Wow, that's funny. And crystal, clear quartz crystal point. That's really interesting. Okay then. Strange. Take time to reflect. This is the time of reflection. This is when we start to do the introspection work, to do the reflection work, the inner work, reflecting, okay? Reflecting back. Wow. So, what intentions can you set and focus on during this super harvest moon? Let's find the Mirror Guardian. Okay, here we go. Take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you've come. Recognize your gifts. Angels accept you just the way you are, even when you are going through a challenging time. They still hold you in the highest esteem. The Mirror Guardian, a female angel looking into the mirror of life, invites you to witness your spiritual strength and beauty, to see yourself as angels do. The mirror represents the fact that your core beliefs and ideas, the mind, ooh, did you see that? It refocused. are in fact what is reflected back to you by your world. Your life is one big mirror of how you feel within, and the mirror guardian helps you recognize that. When this card appears, you are being invited to take some time to see where you are right now. You are a beautiful being who has surmounted so many challenges and expanded in so many ways. Your angels are now guiding you to take inventory of your life, to take the time to know all of your recent experiences, the challenges you have surmounted, the strengths you have developed, and the lessons you have learned. Your angels want you to reflect on your strengths, in particular, those aspects of yourself that you feel have not been acknowledged by others. Offer yourself approval where it's due, and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able to as well. That ends on page 111. 111. So, you may want to look up angel numbers 111. It's totally up to you though, okay? So, that's the intentions. Ringing in my ear, my right ear. Like hardcore. That's huge confirmation, okay? The intentions you can focus on during this time of the super harvest moon. And this kept falling as well. It's the fairies and the planets and the moon. Interesting, okay? Let's see if it will stay. I had it stay just fine. We'll see. Okay, so we're going to move on to your next oracle, pile 3. And this one is the Lemurian Oracle, okay? All right, so divine source light creator and guides of love and light only. So what advice can you give our pile number 3 for the super harvest moon? What advice? Oh my gosh, that was quick. Card number 6. Well, I have to say, it says boundaries. It says no is yes to self-love. There's another mountain. There's 2 mirrored lions, lionesses, okay? The mountain, and there's this bird above, flying above. So, 6 boundaries. The 6th house in astrology is ruled by Virgo. It represents the body, health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, and organization. No is yes to self-love. Do you give, and work hard for others and, you know, like give, put them first before you take care of yourself? Okay. Oh, Caleb. Okay, here we go. So the advice for you, pile 3. When you honor the energy field around yourself through boundary setting, you propel your entire species into a state of sovereignty, where the new earth is built. These new earth societies will be built on individuals self-governing themselves through the wisdom of their soul. This process begins with boundary claiming, which translates into sovereignty. Yes, everything is connected in this great field of oneness, but within this oneness is found individuality in one's unique expression that has been unfortunately tampered by outdated leadership on earth. That's also beliefs, old earth, old paradigm, okay? The fear-based reality. So, throughout those chapters, the human learned to close their inner authenticity and replicate others in order to avoid certain punishment, social stigma, or even death. But as your earth plane begins to become enveloped in the higher dimensional codes, you are now being presented a clear runway to reclaim the domain that is yourself by choosing the reality you seek to advance into. The outdated powers attempted for too long to use forms of social manipulation to control the populace into compliance. But now, through the open cosmic gates, comes an opportunity for planetary citizens to claim their freedom. This is your divine right as a free soul to decide what is best for your body, health, and life without a drop of shame, guilt, or judgment. When the boundaries card arrives, it is indicating for you to become aware of your personal boundaries and be clear with them. Is there any situation or individual who may be stepping past the line of what feels good to you, or are you overcompensating and not giving yourself enough time to properly recharge? Now is the time to become aware of your energetic boundaries by electing to say no to any sources which do not serve you. No that when you say no to that which does not serve you, you say yes to self-love, your happiness, your empowerment, and freedom. Say yes to what feels right, and remember that you are a free soul on a free will plane, and through your personal choices, you unlock the bondages of psychobiological trauma that has held your species in a semi-state of slavery. This is the power of boundaries. Additional meanings: authenticity, time to take a pause, inner mastery, time of self-reflection, mirror, guardian, don't mind my boy, recharge, and independence. My kids are so funny. Oh my gosh, what are they doing? Goofballs. Okay, all right. That is so interesting. Okay, so what's next? Okay, we have that. So that is the advice, pile 3. Now, we are going to move on to the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. Woo! For this one is what is pile 3 going to achieve with this super harvest moon? I'm so excited to hear. What is pile number 3 going to achieve with this super harvest moon? Okay. Oh, we have Lemurian seed codes. Wow. Okay. So, it says embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, that just talked about that, and living with grace. Okay, so what are you going to achieve, pile 3, with this super harvest moon? So this says, Lemuria was a civilization that was in the middle of the Pacific Ocean in ancient times. The inhabitants of the sacred land lived in complete harmony with nature and had a connection with every living being, similar to the movie Avatar. So, look at this, right? Beautiful. Very connected, okay? All right, so their inner vision was fully activated to the point where it is thought that their pineal gland was fully developed and they could see for hundreds of miles in every direction in a similar way to the sonar of dolphins and whales. The majority operated from their heart space, honoring one another and nature, so much so that when their civilization came to an end through a cataclysmic event, most likely the plates of the earth shifting, causing volcanic eruptions and a tsunami, most of them ascended. It is said that these highly attuned beings knew that their civilization would end and decided to send healing waves into another part of the world for future civilizations to benefit from. They telepathically channeled their frequencies into a thought form, thoughts. Wow, that would become crystals that would be found thousands, possibly millions of years later. These Lemurian seeds are a type of quartz crystal mostly found in Brazil and Colombia. They are powerful crystals with striations similar to barcodes engraved on their faces. They have a feminine receptive energy that is said to help us step into a more feminine way of being in order to help the evolution of the species. This right here is one of those Lemurian seed crystals. Just have to point that out. And then this went crazy. I knocked that over big time, didn't I? Okay, so how to connect. Visualize yourself on an island surrounded by pale blue waters, living in harmony with all living beings. If you own a Lemurian seed crystal, hold it in your left hand. Call out to the ancient ones of Lemuria and invite them to share their wisdom. Your message. You are a highly sensitive being. You might feel that this is a curse, but this card is here to let you know that it is a gift. I feel you are totally empath, like an empath for sure. Give, 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 right? Put everybody else first, okay? It indicates that you have spent lifetimes upon lifetimes living with a giant shield up to stop the world seeing the real you. That can be that Knight of Swords member wearing the armor, okay? So through embracing your uniqueness, you can help many others embrace their own. This lifetime is a more graceful existence with less defense and more trust. It's not about protecting yourself, but stepping into the space of surrender and revealing your true self. That is so freaking cool. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. That's going to be your achievement. Freaking awesome. Seriously. That's going to be so good. Okay. All right. Now we got to move on to the Crystal Medicine Oracle. All right. And this one is, what life change can you expect? All right, Divine Source Light Creator and Guides of Love and Light Only. What can pile number 3, oh, sorry. What life change can pile number 3 expect? What life change can pile number 3 expect with this super harvest moon then? Personal power, absolutely. There's a brown bear. There's also mountains. It looks like the Grand Canyon. It's a card number 20. That reminds me of the Judgment card in the tarot, which is a major arcana. It is surrendering. It is second chances, answering a call, making a huge, big decision. Okay, the angels coming down, the trumpets blowing, a judgment. It says personal power. There's a bald eagle. Okay, another bird. It says power animal, and then the quartz or crystal stone is crystotile. I don't even know what that is. But card number 20 can be reduced to 2. So remember, you had the 2 of Pentacles. That's your second house of your 3D world, your reality, daily stuff, material, financial, your world. Okay? Personal power. It does look like the Grand Canyon or something similar because there's mountains and there's a brown bear. Maybe you have, some of you, an animal totem of a big cat, of a brown bear, or of a bird. I don't know. Okay, so let's find 20. Okay, so, yeah, what big life change can you expect? Personal power. Jeez. Okay, power animal, crystotile, oracle, personal power. You have attracted this card into your awareness as you currently are shifting your personal power to a whole new level. Okay, it's time to connect deeply with the strength and courage of who you are, to step up and step out into this world, to be the best version of yourself possible. Due to the range of different fears we experience in life, at times we can hold ourselves back. Okay, however, this card has shown up today to ask you to feel the fear and do it anyway. When you finally move forward in your power, you will realize there will be no fear and you'll be fully in your power and manifesting your truth. Have you been feeling stuck or scared? Are you currently lacking self-confidence? Do you give your power away to others? Do you follow the crowd? These feelings and experiences are all part of your journey and personal growth. Know this is now the time to embrace your power and have the courage and strength to conquer anything that comes your way. You are a warrior of light, and you are being invited to come fully into your personal power, which comes from a place of honesty, love, and truth. It's time to trust in yourself and your choices as you stop handing over your power to others. Medicine, power animal, common knowledge between the tribes and medicine people of the world indicates that we all have a power animal or animal spirit that guides us through the spirit world and through life, a spirit that offers us assistance, energetically sharing its specific wisdom and medicine. Our power animal stays with us from birth to death and can be called upon at any time. It is with us to teach us strength and courage and to connect with and embody our personal power. We also have many other animal spirits that come in and out at different times to guide us for particular parts of our journey. Each animal has a unique, you need to understand and recognize and acknowledge how freaking unique you are. Seriously. Okay. Energy to share with you. However, your power animal will teach you the biggest lessons and offer insight, support, and guidance. Your power animal can show itself to you in a range of ways: in your dreams, in meditation, in the physical world, and in trance journeys to the inner worlds. Call upon your power animal and work with this energy as you come fully into your personal power. The crystotile discovers and connects you to your power animal. It aligns you to your strength. It awakens your personal. It also awakens your personal power. I love that. You may want to look up, look into getting a crystotile stone, quartz, or I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's a crystal. Okay, now the ceremony says, sit comfortably and close your eyes. Focus on your breath and allow yourself to relax into a deep state. Call upon your power animal. Wait to see what animal or spirit shows up for you. Ask your power animal for guidance and allow for any wisdom and support to come through. This could happen in the form of a deep knowing about something, a vision, a feeling. You may sense an energy, or you may even hear whispers of wisdom. Open yourself to allow the guidance to come in a form you relate to. Ask your power animal to show up 3 times in your life in order to give you confirmation and clarity. You may see a photo of the animal. A friend may be talking about this animal. The animal may come to you in your dreams or even in real life. The confirmations may come in different ways, but they will come. Wow. Okay, well, that's so freaking interesting. Life changes your personal power. You're stepping into your personal power. Simple as that. That is huge. Amazing. Very excited for you, Pal 3. Very, very excited. Okay, let's move on. That's so funny. I got like a lot of the animals in your oracle cards. And even the tarot with the Palace of Coins had all those animals. We had the angels and ancestors with the wings. And then there's an owl on the back. We have Gateway of Light Activation, Lemurian seed codes. You had the lions. Now a Hummingbird Wisdom Oracle. The brown bear, the birds. Very connected to animals and nature. Okay. All right. So now, Divine Source Light Creator and Guides of Love and Light Only. So what important guidance is Pal number 3 going to be receiving for the Super Harvest Moon? What important guidance is Pal number 3 going to be receiving with the Super Harvest Moon? The windows are opening. Ah! It says fresh air and flowers. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. And it says spend time amid the natural beauty of the outdoors. Nature, nature, nature. Okay. The Hummingbird Wisdom, spend time amid the natural beauty of the outdoors. And then it goes on. Hummingbird is tapping on your window, calling you to join her where she dwells among the trees and flowers and the soothing energy of nature. If you have been considering a trip or retreat to the mountains. You had mountains too. Beaches or other natural wonders. This is confirmation that you should go. A change of scenery opens your senses, restores vitality, and expands your imagination. You don't have to travel far to gain the benefits of nature, however. Just step outside your door, sit by a tree, or visit a nearby park. Then ask the spirit of Hummingbird to clear away your stale energy and help you release any stress or tension you've been holding on to so that you can regain vigor, clarity, and inspiration. Pay attention to any animals such as butterflies, dragonflies, and birds that show up, as they are letting you know that indeed the universe is listening and here to help. As you go about your day, notice those urges that are calling you to go outside. When you can't physically put yourself in nature, go there in your mind. Whether real or imagined, accepting Hummingbird's invitation to play outdoors will enliven you physically, mentally, and spiritually. Affirmation. I take time to connect with nature and allow its healing benefits to renew and restore my mind, body, and soul. That reminds me of the Palace card. Okay. Quite awesome, for sure. That is pretty awesome. All right, Pal 3. So, that is the important guidance you're receiving during the Super Harvest Moon. Now we're going to pull your last 2 simple messages. This is the Shaman's Dream Oracle. This has been pretty cool. I feel like there's going to be a lot revealed to you when this super harvest moon comes about, for sure. Okay, Divine Source Light Creator, Guides of Love and Light Only. What is the 2 last confirmations, last messages for pile number 3, and what they can take with them? Whoa! Almost, I can feel it. Can we get 2, please, for pile number 3? Ooh. What is it? I swear, things are going to be revealed in time for you. One more, please. Don't hold yourself back. That's what I heard. All right. Yeah, amazing. Wow. So first of all, you have a card number 32. That may be significant to some of you. 32 adds up to a number 5. 5 is all about changes and transformations, cycles. 5th house in astrology is ruled by Leo, and it is love, pleasure, creativity, and amusement. And it says jeweled web connectivity. Now, card number 36, that adds up to a 9. 369. You may want to look up the meaning of that. Very good with manifesting. 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius. It represents surrender, trust, spirituality, and faith, higher learning, higher perspectives, higher education, higher knowledge. And it says lost in space, needing direction. Okay, so I feel this, all you have to do is connect to your higher self, Mother Earth, nature, your power animal, guides of love and light, Divine Source Light Creator. Okay, that's all you got to do, and they will help you find I feel you are going to find your own direction, but they will help you get there because you're all connected together. It's all oneness. You already know the way. Jeweled web connectivity, and then lost in space, needing direction. But yeah, this is you finding your way. Okay, it's there. The answers are already there. You just got to connect to it. This is your own web of life. This may be you. This is like you manifesting a change, a difference, a transition, a cycle of what you want your life to be. Okay. All right, pile 3. So there's the jeweled web, card number 32, connectivity, and card number 36, lost in space, needing direction. Check this out. Wow. So I feel a lot of it has to do with the solar eclipse coming up in October. Okay. I think there's going to be a lot of things being revealed to you, and we will be coming back to do that, a reading on that. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, pile 3. This was your reading, but always just take what resonates. Okay. Leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment. And I would so love to know how this resonates for you, seriously. And you can let me know in the comments below, or you can email me. My email's in the description below, whatever you feel, okay? And thanks so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I appreciate you guys doing that so much. And unconditional love and light, so be it. And I'll see you guys in the next reading or video. Okay? Thanks so much, pile 3. Bye.